What's up, everybody? I'm back. My name is Raylo, and I'm just gonna kind of walk through this whole Thieves Guild quest with you. This is the second part to returning the Thieves Guild to its former glory. It's an achievement for 30 gamer score, and that will go right towards your total. And this is just the part in Windhelm. This is the second one that you get from Delvin Mallory, and that's in the Ragged Flagon. If you don't know where that is, then you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Anyway, you come over here, and there's a guy, you know, he's not always right out here. He's just going to be kind of walking around Windhelm. If you come at night, he's going to be sleeping, so you have to wait. That's going to be not that difficult, though. You just kind of wait for like 2 hours. And then you talk to him for a second. He tells you what he needs done, and then you just kind of run over to this merchant in Windhelm also. So don't leave Windhelm. Just, you know, find the, like, booths, I guess, kiosks in Windhelm. They're kind of over towards the north. I can't read that compass. They're over here on this side. And she's just right here at her desk, and you just kind of talk to her. Now, I used Intimidate, I believe. And, you know, you can just talk to her. I'll let you guys listen to this for just a minute here.
You've taken part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a... Now, just a moment. Let's think about this, you know, discuss it like two rational people. Look, I had no choice. It's a guild of ultimate thieves. They call themselves... Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot.
No. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was...
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, if I tell you, you need to promise. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild. I'm one of the best fences in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain.
Alright, so once she gives you the quest, I'm just going to fast travel here. You know, if you're doing this early on, like Thieves Guild, maybe that's the first thing you went and did. You're going to have to do a little bit of running, and I actually do that running too. And I didn't cut it out just because it took like 20 seconds, and this seems to be kind of an obscure place that you probably won't have on your map if you are within the first 15 levels of your game. I think I'm a level 20 or so here, or maybe a little higher than that. Currently I'm 30, and you're just gonna kind of, I just had this mill that was already available, so I fast traveled there. Thought I already leveled up, but I guess I didn't. Ouch, that's embarrassing. Anyway, so I just kind of fast traveled to the nearest place and sprint over there. You know, you guys all know, but you can use your whirlwind sprint to increase your traveling speed, right here. Oh no, I failed. I had the wrong one out. Anyway, come over here to this cave. You'll just fight off a couple of these guys here. And ouch. Then enter the cave, so you have to go in here and clear out this cave. So you can go into all these caves and mines and things, and if you hover over them on your map, it'll say cleared or it won't. And it's pretty explanatory, self-explanatory on what that means. Run through this cave real quick. I tried to be a little sneaky, I think, because I was in that mood of Thieves Guild. Totally did not work out, but you know, I mean, you just kind of kill the bandits in like 3 hits anyway, as long as you have a good sword. This cave is super easy, just by the way. You could probably just run past everybody. I just decided to kill him because I kind of wanted to level up a little bit, and then when I was starting out, you know, I was sneaking around, you saw me crouching, and then I was kind of like, you know what, this is ridiculous, I'm just going to run through and slice and dice, because it only took me like 12 seconds to slice and dice these guys. Now this part here is actually surprisingly difficult, I want to say. I mean, it's not really difficult because it actually only took me 1 try, or tries. But it just kind of surprised me because this guy over here that you have to kill is actually a lot stronger than he seems. I went up to him thinking I would kill him in 3 hits, and then he pulled out his sword and was like, ah! And he kind of sliced and diced me a little bit here. So I think I'll end up dying, but I cut that out. So you guys think I'm all good. Don't worry, I am. I am good. You just don't know it. Once you kill this guy, I think you just take all of his stuff. I was actually looting his body and I missed one of the things. And I missed the only thing that I actually needed to grab. So I grabbed his gold and his weapon and his armor, and then it was like, it had like a little book or something, and I totally forgot about getting it. Decapitation! Rah! If you don't know how to get decapitations, it's a one-handed perk. I think you have to be level 50 or 20, probably 50. And then once you do that, you just have to kind of, you choose your perks wisely, pick up that one, and it says 25% increased chance of decapitating your foe when you use a power swing. Doing a little exploring here, but you know, probably not worth it, just because I checked all these chests and I think there's like 200 gold in this one, 130. So that was a good deal. But I love how they do these caves in Skyrim. I don't know if they did this in Oblivion. I didn't play Oblivion, so I don't really know too much about it, but they always have that backtrack. And in this game, you know, they give you that special path. This one doesn't, but that's why I'm kind of talking about it right now, because it kind of made me angry. I was like, what, I have to go back? But, you know, in all these caves, there's like a door that you just don't see when you enter, and you can just come up through the special path like here. And you'll see the 2 paths, and I had to go through to the left when I came in. When you come in, that right side path is blocked, so you have to go the long way. It's just kind of a cool addition that they put in. It makes it so much easier and makes me want to keep doing these caves, because it's like, if I have to go in and then, like, okay, there's this mission called Transcribe the Lexicon with Septimus Cygnus. I left that square cube. Once you transcribe it, you're supposed to like take it out of the pillar. I left it in there, and then I ran all the way through it. But there's a lever that you could just take the elevator right down there, and I got to the end and I was like, oh, fuck me, because it took me like 10 minutes to get to the bottom of that thing, just to get that little cube and come back out. And then I went to Septimus Cygnus again, and he was like, now you gotta go harvest some blood. I haven't done any of that yet.
The cruel seas.
Alright, I'll let you guys listen to this one more time, and then you head up to the Thieves Guild.
It pains me to see this locket. To be reminded of Fiotli once. Tell Delvin that if he still desires to have my support for the Thieves Guild, he's got it. Should have been an adventurer like you instead of...
So once he says, you know, I accept, good job, whatever, he's just kind of like, okay, so now I'm going to be friends with the Thieves Guild. Then you come back into the Thieves Guild, talk to Delvin Mallory one more time, and I cut this out of my first part just because I wasn't recording when I happened to talk to him. But I kept it in this one, did it all in one stream, and, you know, just to show you guys kind of what he says. But you don't have to talk to him to complete the mission, and I'll show you actually when you finish this whole thing. You don't talk to him at all. You just show up, and you just become the master of the Thieves Guild. It's totally sweet. I ran right past it. Raylo, turn around. There you go. Yeah, there he is. Okay, I'll let you guys listen once again. Other than that, I'm out. Thanks for watching, and third part's coming soon.
The heirloom was returned. At this very moment, he's laying the groundwork for the guild to re-establish itself in Windhelm. I wished you could have sent more of a message to those Somerset Shadows upstarts, but hopefully we're still growing by leaps and bounds thanks to you, and other merchants moved into the space outside the flagon. You're a natural. Never seen anything like it. We got a long way to go, but don't let that bother you. It's a lot farther than we've been in years. There's plenty more work for the likes of you.